Hello students, today we are going to prepare crystals of copper sulphate from commercial or crude blue vitriol, which is also known as copper sulphate or impure copper sulphate. The copper sulphate which we get commercially is crude or impure. Crystallization is a process in which we are going to purify impure blue vitriol to the crystals of pure copper sulphate. The requirements for the crystallization of copper sulphate are crude copper sulphate, distilled water, dilute sulfuric acid, mixture of ethanol and water, 200 ml beakers, a glass rod, a spatula, china dish, a funnel, a few filter paper, measuring cylinder, test tubes, a wash glass, a sand bath, a burner, and a beaker. First of all, we will take 30 ml of distilled water and put it into the beaker. Then we will add 1 spatula full or half spatula full of copper sulphate into the water. And we will mix it with the help of a glass rod. After mixing that spatula full of copper sulphate, we will add a little amount of copper sulphate again into it. And we will again mix it with the help of glass rod. We will keep on adding a little amount of copper sulphate into the solution and mixing it till after stirring it with the help of glass rod, no further copper sulphate will mix. Now we will take 2 to 3 ml of dilute sulfuric acid in a measuring cylinder and then add it to the saturated copper sulphate aqueous solution. And mix it with the help of glass rod. It is mixed until the solution becomes clear. Now, funnel is situated on the clamp stand in such a way that its end will touch to the sides of china dish to avoid the splashing. And we will filter this copper sulphate in it. The impurities will remain in the filter paper and the filtered copper sulphate solution is kept on the sand bath for crystallization process. The solution of copper sulphate is kept on stirring in between. The heating was done for the concentration of the solution. We should keep on stirring the solution regularly. We should heat the solution until it is 1/3. Keep on scratching the sides so that no extra residue of crystal copper sulfate will form on the sides of the china dish. Concentrate the solution up to 1/3, and the point of crystallization can be known by taking one drop over the glass rod and then blowing it on. After blowing on it, the crystals will form. That means crystallization has started. We will transfer this liquid into another container for crystallization process and let it cool on room temperature. After complete crystallization has been occurred, as you can see, it has been crystallized. We will decant supernatant liquid. Now we will wash it with the ethanol with a small amount of water solution. We'll add a little amount, we'll shake it and decant the supernatant liquid. We will repeat it for 2 to 3 times. Now we will place them on the filter paper and press them gently in between to remove the excess moisture. Please keep it in mind that you have to press them very gently. And we can place them over a washcloth to dry them off. As you can see, these are the pure crystals of copper sulfate. This is how we can do the crystallization of copper sulfate. Crystallization is also known as the purification of copper sulfate by. Thank you and have a nice day.